Do you have any old 1969 AD Lincoln cents or 1969 Washington quarters lying around? These common coins might be worth thousands of dollars, but only if they have rare minting errors. From double dies to off-center strikes, these mistakes could make your coins far more valuable than you think. Stick around to learn how to spot these hidden treasures and why having them graded could unlock their true worth. The 1969 AD Lincoln cent is a 1-cent coin struck at the Denver Mint during a time of economic and political change in the U.S. It is part of the Lincoln Memorial Reverse Series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. This coin is composed of 95% copper and 5% zinc tin, weighing 3.11 grams, as was the standard before the 1982 switch to a copper-plated zinc composition. 1969 D double die obverse. This error is caused when the die used to strike the coin shifts, creating strong doubling on Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. While the 1969 Res DDO is more famous, the 1969 DDDO is still highly valuable. In circulated condition, -50 Australian dollars, these coins can be worth $500 to $1,500, while an MS-63 red example can sell for over $3,000. A high-grade MS-65 red piece can exceed $5,000, especially if certified by PCGS or NGC. Struck on a dime planchette. This rare error occurs when a Lincoln cent is mistakenly struck on a dime planchette, which is smaller and thinner than a regular cent planchette. These coins weigh 2.27 g instead of 3.11 g and may have missing rim details. Because of their rarity, worn examples start at $1,500, while uncirculated pieces can reach $3,000 or more, especially if graded MS-60 or higher. Off-center strike. An off-center strike happens when the blank planchette is misaligned in the coin press, causing part of the design to be missing. Minor off-center strikes, 5 to 10%, are worth $50 to $200, but coins with a 50% off-center strike that still display a full date and mint mark can sell for over $500. The more dramatic the shift, the more valuable the coin, provided key details remain visible. Clip planchette. A clip planchette error occurs when the metal strip used to cut blank planchettes is misaligned, resulting in a missing curved or straight section on the coin's edge. Small clips usually bring around $50, but large, well-defined clips with the date fully visible can sell for $150 or more. The coin's grade also affects value, with uncirculated examples commanding higher prices. BIE die break error. The BIE error occurs when a small die crack forms between the B and E in Liberty, resembling an extra letter I. This is a popular die break among Lincoln cent collectors. Smaller BIE errors start at $50, while larger and more visible examples can sell for up to $250, especially in higher grades. Coins with multiple die breaks or unusual shapes can fetch even higher premiums. The 1969 Washington Quarter was part of the long-running Washington Quarter series, which started in 1932. Unlike earlier quarters that contained 90% silver, the 1969 quarters were struck in a copper-nickel-clad composition due to the Coinage Act of 1965, which eliminated silver from circulating dimes and quarters. 1969 double die obverse. A double die obverse (DDO) error occurs when the die shifts during production, creating noticeable doubling in Liberty, In God We Trust, and the date. This error is rare in 1969 quarters but highly sought after. A circulated -50 Australian dollars example can be worth $500 to $1,000, while uncirculated pieces in MS-63 or higher can sell for over $3,000, especially if certified by PCGS or NGC. Off-center strike. An off-center strike happens when the quarter is not properly aligned during minting, causing part of the design to be missing. A minor off-center strike of 10% can be worth $100 to $300, but a 50% off-center strike with a full date and mint mark can bring over $1,000, depending on condition. The value increases with more extreme misalignments, as long as key details remain visible. Struck on a nickel planchette. Some 1969 quarters were mistakenly struck on a nickel planchette, 5.0 G instead of 5.67 G, resulting in a smaller, underweight coin with missing edge reading. These errors are rare and valuable. Worn examples start at $2,000, while uncirculated pieces can reach $4,000 or more, depending on their condition and grade. Struck on a dime planchette, even rarer than the nickel planchet era, a 1969 quarter struck on a dime planchette, 2.27 G, is significantly smaller in size and missing outer details. These errors are highly valuable, with prices ranging from $3,000 in circulated condition to $5,000 or more in higher grades. Clipped planchet. A clipped planchet error happens when the blank metal is improperly cut before striking, resulting in a missing crescent-shaped section. Minor clips can be worth $50 to $200, while larger, more dramatic clips with visible dates can sell for $500 or more, especially in uncirculated condition. Broad struck error. A broad strike occurs when the quarter is struck without a retaining collar, causing it to spread out beyond its normal diameter. These coins lack the typical reeded edge and appear flatter and wider. Depending on the severity of the broad strike, values can range from $200 to over $1,500, with higher prices for well-defined examples. Conclusion: the 1969 A.D. Lincoln cent and 1969 Washington quarter are common in circulation, but rare errors and high-grade examples can be worth thousands of dollars. The most valuable errors include double dies, off-center strikes, missing clad layers, and wrong planchet strikes. If you find one of these coins with an unusual appearance, it's best to have it authenticated and graded by PCGS or NGC to determine its true value.